Hi, my name is Rick, and like you, I am passionate about this great game of golf. I'd like to show you something from a martial aspect that's going to allow you to hit the ball a lot further. The term today is called biomechanics. Now, for many years, I've been working, Bob and I worked together. And I hit Bob. And by doing this, I learned the biomechanics of a punch. And the biomechanics of a punch has the exact same movements as that of a golf swing. Let me show you the sources of power that you can use. And you have this available to you because it's your body. All right. Number one, you hear the term cocking the wrist. And why I do cock my wrist, and the reason why I cock the wrist is partly to do with the swing. It forces me to cock the wrist. But I also can deliver huge amounts of power just by uncocking my wrist. Now, we do a drill in martial arts where we stand in front of Bob or each other, and all we do, we don't hit each other, we just uncock our hands. So this move alone will actually hit Bob. And close, as you can see, the reaction, the energy going through just by snapping my hand. It's a power source I use. All right. The other power source which I use is mass. Mass means I want to stay behind the ball. In your case, that's what golf is, right? I don't want to be over here and punch Bob like this. It's not going to work. I get over here and I turn my mass into him. You see a lot of one-playing swingers. I see Jeff Ritter. He does it well. He's back. You can see his body's behind. You can see all that body mass. And he hits the ball, I would imagine, at a pretty good distance. I would think also he has a short golf swing, and he has impact position, and he's hitting the club face right on the money. All right. But enough about Jeff. The second part, the leg transfer of power. If I simply move my body with my legs, and I take this big muscle group, I'll actually be able to move Bob with this muscle group. All right. This muscle group has power. So what I do in the golf swing is the same thing in a punch. I turn using this big muscle group. I have my mass behind me, and then I extend my hands. And if I wanted, I can hit Bob and knock him through the wall without problems. All right? I'll just do a little bit. I'll catch Bob before he falls. All right. So as I turn my big muscle group, the mass stays behind, and I'll simply hit him. All right? And that's it. It doesn't take long to learn that. That is a golf swing. The golf swing starts from the ground, and it works its way to the top. It doesn't stop at the top and work its way to the ground. So when I'm standing over a golf ball, I know my lower body fires toward the target. I know that. As I'm doing that, my legs are moving, but this big muscle group is working for me. I stay behind the ball. That's the mass behind it. Then I use my hands to deliver the energy. Now, so many golf teachers will tell you you don't release the energy at the golf ball. Someone said, well, you know, you release it up here, the club releases up here. Well, I release it right down at the bottom where the golf ball is. The fact is my timing is good and I can do that, all right? But I work on that. So I'll show you how I hit the ball, and you'll see the power sources I use. The first power source I'll simply use my wrist. I won't do anything more than cock my wrist back and hit the ball. So my right wrist is going to cock back, all right? I'll show you. So the right wrist goes cock, uncock, all right? Not that hard to do. The second form, I mentioned body mass. I'll hit it with the upper body, or I'll stay behind and use my body. And how am I going to do that is this. I'm going to change my hand position, or the club in my hand. I'll place it in my palm. I don't want the wrist cock. I want to show you how the body has value. So I'll stay behind the ball, and what I'll do, I'll take my upper body, and I'll simply turn my body toward that net. So right here, I'll take the body and turn toward the net. So then I have the body working for me. In the last part, I'll use my legs. So in this case, I'll do the exact same hand grip. It won't turn toward the target as much, but I'll use my lower body to start the biomechanics of a golf swing, to start the sequence of a golf swing. So when I'm here, right here, I'll take this big muscle group. Right here, I'll fire the big muscle group, and I'll turn into the net. Now I put them all together. Big muscle group, stay behind the ball, and release the hands. So for my swing, when I'm over the ball, the first thing I think about is make sure the posture is good. I keep my shoulders more relaxed. I pick my target, I look down. And right here, I'm going to generate my power like this. All right? Not a great golf shot, but it wasn't bad. Let me hit a little bit better. All right? And, but you can see what I'm talking about. You stay behind the ball. Cock the hands, let the lower body work for you. That's pretty much it. My name is Rick. I know it's going to work for you. Release the hands. Learn how to release the hands correctly. Learn how to generate the power from the ground up, not the other way. There you go. Name's Rick, just like you, passionate about this great game of golf. We'll see you out there.